Let's get to it, though. Gavel. One sec, I have to fix my buttons. God damn it. Every time. Every time with me. There we go. Holy shit, it's the internet. Yo. Heart data. No. Someone shot the computer. Oh man, is Apollo gonna become part of the internet to learn the secrets of Phoenix Wright? My God. Oh, thank you for the resub.
Type.
Oh, Yo, thank you for the sub, oobity-doo. Is it a magic show? 'Cause I don't... that seems like the least interesting thing. "7 years ago." Oh my goodness, they're actually free tickets for once instead of tickets on sale for 50% off. Great. A partner who wants to pace herself when eating large amounts of delicious food? Who is this? Whoa, what is this double half open Sprite? Okay. Oh, trial by jury? Is that what we're talking about? We're gonna switch to a much more reasonable form of law. Right, what is Operation Phoenix? Oh. I am glad that it would seem, at least at this time, that Phoenix's resolution, after finding out that the court system in Phoenix Land is complete dog shit, is to try and turn it around. Phoenix just like, man, can't be doing this poker shit forever, dog. Look, I already got into one murder case because of this crap. Thanks for the reset, Yosuke Kobe. Yosuke Kobe.
Oh boy, time for that good boy.
That was assuming it was a beef. Yosuke Kobe, either. Thank you for the resub. Phoenix, how did you get this in motion? Huh. Something right away, huh? Yeah, tell me more about this magician. Trucy, no. We've got the case, dog. Yeah. Phoenix, did you become like a sneaky devil to implement a jury system? Because if that is it, that's real as hell. Phoenix, are you setting up a simulation to create a new Phoenix? A new sequel to Phoenix. A sequel to Phoenix who can work with a jury system and get better, like, more moral. I can't believe the ending of this game is going to be the ending of Metal Gear Solid 2. That was serious Phoenix for a second. That's terrifying. Huh. All right. You've hooked me. I'm very interested now in this case. Is this a sneaky person? No, not that. Not that, Trucy. I feel like that exchange basically summarizes my feelings as well, of just question mark, ellipses. Are you one of those fainting goats that got turned into a person? Apollo is trying so hard to start any conversation. We are extremely getting nowhere. Well, I know what hell is, so there's that. Huh. Well, we're assuming received from Vera mission. Just card from someone. Well, okay. Huh. Weird. The scene is an art studio. Place doesn't look too thrashed, all things considered. Like some knocked over shit, but not too buck wild. Cool blowfish painting. Ah, cool Witcher 3 painting. Wonder if we're gonna need to use a solvent to get rid of the top layer at some point. It's perhaps a different painting underneath that has a clue. Yeah. Okay, well that answers that. Drew Misham, and we're assuming it's Vera. God, talk about an anime blank stare though, damn. That's strong. Alright. Okay, so we do no relation as well. Yeah, she seemed to be in shock pretty bad. Yo, look at the resub.
Oh boy, it's lawyering time.
Well, first things first, let's examine these paintings for sure. Okay, the paintings are in the record. I can probably talk to Emma a little bit more. Yeah. Huh. That makes me wonder if we have a situation where there was another artist who was the real artist and he was putting his face out there to be the try and add respectability via, you know, like age and gender kind of thing. The thing that happens a lot in science, you know, where a woman does all the work and finds the discoveries, and then a group of men publish it and claim ownership over everything. Yeah, that crap. I'm not sure if that happens in art as much, but I'm just going to assume it does, because it seems like the kind of thing that happens, unfortunately, always. Okay.
Can Phoenix solve the mystery of why my sleep schedule has been so absurd lately?
No. Thank you for the resub. I will say I'm probably going to screw up my sleep schedule tonight, because I didn't realize until my trainer told me yesterday at like, you know, 11 a.m. or whatever, they're like, hey, we're not going to be in Friday, by the way, because a bunch of us are taking an extended weekend. And I was like, what? Is it a holiday? Oh my god, it's the 4th of July. It's the only one that has the name, or the name has the date. How did you forget that? I'm like, man, being self-employed is wild. Sometimes you just miss holidays. Oops. Okay, 9 p.m. Okay. Huh. There's a lot that feels weird here. So there's that painting that's snuck behind there that I kind of want to look at. It's that other painting, but like finished. Yeah. Could be anything. Oh yeah, let me switch this to main real quick. Enhance. Nothing on the back. That's the common move. Okay. Let's see the murder methodology. Is it the mug or the teacup? Huh, no poison at all. Huh. So the poisoning had to be by a different vector. Huh. Weird. Nothing. We ain't plotting or scheming. All you have to do is say, hey Emma, do you fucking love science? And immediately just, oh baby, you know it. Tell me about this mug with science. Or wait, did she actually give me the testing solution? What if I look at it this way? I swear I saw examine pop up for a second, but I don't know where. Mug. Oh, there's a weird thing here. Huh. Oh, it's like, sorry. Okay, so we need to check with her now that we've seen that stain, maybe? No. What if I show it again? Okay. I was gonna say, I'm guessing we're gonna get some kind of testing solution to find to find poisons. Oh, okay, sweet. Yeah, so it was already there. Nice, we found it the other way around. Okay. Put it around the edges. Atroquinine? Wasn't that the name of that dork song in the last one? Like his big #1 hit? Huh. No, Apollo, this is good info. Please. Wonder if we can test for other stuff. Trucy, please don't spray testing solution on me. Oh, okay, so are we just gonna spray everywhere? All right, spray mode engage. Oh, this screen has a slide. I'm stupid as hell. My bad, y'all. I did not see the slide there. They put it in the last place if you do it this way. Huh. For either. I'm not sure where it would be. I would assume on like the paintbrushes or something. Or if he was like the kind of ding dong who cleaned off his brush by licking it. Some people do that shit. Oh, but there's no paintbrushes anywhere over here, so it would have to be over here. I don't know. Oh, okay. Little desk? Enhance. Huh. Did it change the text on that a little bit? Oh, weird. What is this tiny picture frame? History's smallest picture frame. Enhance. Weird. What is that? There's so many mysteries starting up at once in this case. Tiny frame. What the? What is tiny envelope? Frame measuring 2 inches by 2 inches. Bears traces of deadly poison. Okay. Huh. What's your deal? Can we undo these? Huh. Yeah, I'd want to have professional equipment before I undid it, but... What the? Tiny frame. Tiny frame? Maybe present tiny frame. Tiny frame? Emma? Tiny frame? Thoughts? I actually didn't examine after sliding. I should do that. Huh. Blade to laser cutter. Yeah, that's interesting. I will say those are fun to work with. As a mechanical engineer, those are like fun to sculpt with and stuff. Also, yeah, if it's unused. Yeah, what's these shelves? What is that thing in the desk? Yo, thank you for the
Thank you for making every stream fun to watch. You are good people, Ty.
No, thank you. Huh. Indeed. 7 years ago. That looks like a pen, yeah. Uh-huh. Damn. Started working on his book and just never got anywhere. All right, what's in this photo? Okay. And were you doing figure drawings? Yeah, it's also pointing to something. Or an objection. What is it pointing to? It's pointing to this microscope slide, maybe. Yeah, drafting tables are used to like line stuff up for engineering diagrams or architecture, yeah. Huh. Why are there like X-ray viewers? Okay, and this is the same conversation we had before. Huh. The most interesting man in art. Is this a neutron thing? Oh, nope, that was still desk. Okay. Let's take a closer look at that snout. Might want to present the letter, see if there was anything on here. Oh, sorry. Some way we can see what's inside. Also, I have concern there's poison on it. That would be dangerous. Because if I've learned anything from Phoenix Wright, it's if someone poisons once, they'll poison again. Huh. Is this like a letter read througher? What? Emma, you weirdo. Also, that's fair. Remembering specific tool names is really boring. Especially because a lot of them just have numbers. Like, that's mostly it. You know, the RI79368. Everyone's favorite model of super lathe. Okay. Oh my goodness, please. Do I have to tune it with the knob? You need to adjust the nozzle. You got it, boss. Yeah, I gotta get it to the middle layer where the material is. Yeah, the dark space is where there's just a void of material. Makes sense. So, do you have to put it to specifically the layer of the ink and then like reconstruct the image? Rubbing the image. Yes, this is... Now that's science, baby. I'm guessing this is going to be just composing multiple layers to get the text together. Okay, yeah. That's pretty close to what you actually do. Like when you use a CT scan of a bone to reconstruct it, it really is just putting layers on top of each other, equivalent to the thickness of the scan itself. And then, like just using wrapping to kind of get it all in line. And then having someone manually go over it. Which, I can confirm is pretty accurate. That is something that can happen. One sec, the dial is a little finicky if I try and go too fast. Lottery 007 big winner. Are we good? This is the problem with the fill in the dots games. Okay, good. No reason. Just put on this lead vest before we start fucking around with this tiny X-ray machine that has no lead protection around it. Woohoo. All right. Enhance. I like that it beeps a little louder when you hit the next layer. You just fill in the whole screen once you hit that layer. I've deposited the $100,000 in the designated account. Please send a receipt once you've confirmed the transfer to Mr. Drew Measham. Okay. Who says it's for a painting? That's an assumption with no basis. Oh, okay. Let's do another one. Emma fucking loves this shit. Sign the papers and sign the papers and send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp within 3 days. I need not remind you to speak of this to no one. Okay. It's a little tricky to read in this resolution. Huh. Russell. Okay, Russell, got it. Yeah, it's a bit bizarre to say the least. Hey, we actually have a good reason to go do wizard stuff. I would like that, thank you. Alright, might try and ask about the card she gave us, see if we get anything. Okay. Well, to the Coliseum. Of course you are. Okay. That was pretty good. That's a pretty good intro. I'm super glad to see you. I agree. Tell me about your favorite wizard stuff, I guess. An old murder mystery about the parent of our assistant, who also happened to be in the same trade as our assistant. Can't believe Phoenix is trying to recreate the Shadow World version of the case that turned him into the guy, but jury edition. It really does feel like it's going slowly towards Phoenix is trying to create Phoenix 2, because if Phoenix Wright is so great, why isn't there a Phoenix Wright 2? And then unfortunately, I guess fortunately, there is going to be one. Some people disagree, but I like this. I like the way this is going. Uh-huh. What? Okay. A special technique secret of the clan that was withheld from the rest of them for many years and was coveted widely. Oh my god, was the other lady an aunt too? And this is an uncle? They're really going for it. They're really doing a Dark World version of that case. Oh, and no one knows if he's really dead or just gone for 7 years. Yes, time for that case, ZM7. What do you know about Brushel? What? Do you hate this guy? Did I ever investigate this? Okay. The incident. Okay. Going to the detention center, that makes sense. I guess. Huh. Huh. You hate that dude. Oh, I guess this is a grammary envelope. I should ask the grammaries. Huh. Lord Daddy? Sorry, there's something fucked up and hilarious about Lord Daddy. Damn, I almost want to like change my Discord username to Lord Daddy for at least a week. Yeah, wow, this guy's losing his mind over this envelope. Huh. That feels bizarrely telling. Okay. Yeah, I suppose so. I have to go through writing agency, right? Yeah.
Town is
Mountain
village?
swamp.
Town is village.
Big wins versus Lord Daddy. Damn. Those are some good FGC names. Who is this weird guy?
I hate this design so goddamn much, and I love it.
So gross. It's like long.
It's aggressively gross.
It's like long tingle.
I know. I love it.
Ugh.
It's so bad.
The beard is all wrong.
This motherfucker has. It's not 5 o'clock Shadow. It's like 5 o'clock Blue Man Group over here.
Yeah. Oh god, the smile, the toothbrush in his hair. Oh, who is this guy? other than the worst. Let me get a side stream up for you real quick.
Yeah, give me a moment.
It's alright, I'll do my best to do it one-handed at the same time as I play the game.
Understandable.
Why is it not creating output projector? Come on. There we go. Okay. Alright. Should be good.
Yeah, here it is.
I do like that this lady is constantly, like, half hidden behind a wall. Also, the gross mint smell that everyone just, like, too much mint on this guy.
This is something that just got brought up that's extremely important and accurate. He blinks upside down.
Ugh.
His lower eyelids go up, as opposed to the other way around.
Ugh.
Technically possible. Oh god, super unnatural. Smile.
Yeah. The overly toothy grin.
Yeah. Well, that's not a toothy grin at that point. That is a gummy grin at that point.
True. He's just got huge teeth.
Yes. He doesn't have lips. His stubble goes all the way into where his lips would be.
Gross. It's like the thickest stubble possible. It's like it's like the side of Velcro that's just nothing but loops. It's that texture on his face. It's the worst. Okay. 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 Famous oil painting stole from art dealer's gallery.
Oh god, the sniffing. Ugh.
It's real bad.
Brushell's design here is one of those designs that I would like to point out as aggressively unpleasant in every single way.
But
And
intentionally
doesn't-
so.
Yeah, it's very intentionally so, and that's why I like it so much.
Yeah.
It's like Tingle's design. And I don't know if y'all know this, but I might have a fondness for Tingle.
It's true.
A little bit.
It's like unnerving, but just in an unnerving way, not in a like actively gross. It's like gross, but not like gross.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm later, fool. just bugs me that these two paintings are the same still. And I don't know who I need to talk to. I might just want to start throwing this painting and the forgery at everybody. Or I guess rather, the one that's exactly the same but hidden instead. You know, the thing that looks a lot like just a duplicate they made. Also, it being unfinished is really bizarre. Okay, you want a good reason. How about this exactly the same painting, but hidden? Oh, this was stolen. Was this the... Oh, this was the peach painting as well. Okay.
It's a painting of Momotaro. It's like
Yeah.
discovery and birth, if I remember right. I don't know why that's what this is, but hey, if it's relevant, that's what it is.
Did you know they made one of those but with Mario? And in that same collection, there's also one where Mario has a gun.
Not surprising under both circumstances.
Yeah, it's actually the only media that I believe had Mario with a gun until Mario v. Rabbids.
Nod in my head. Yeah, that makes sense.
Look, I know a lot about Mario.
Yeah, you got a pretty strong knowledge of rare Marios, and I can respect that.
I've watched that movie collection no less than 3 times, because it's very funny to me.
Aware of the very rare young Mario over here. This guy.
Okay, it was a forgery. Alright. It's, wait, just a forger, though. I wonder maybe it was like forged to pay the bills, made his own paintings for love? One of those situations? Okay, I'm interested now. This case is starting with a lot of layers, huh? This case, even though I've only been at it for like an hour or so, has been just non-stop popping up fresh info. Oh, they're exact copies too. Are they? Because they don't... Maybe there just wasn't a layer of paint, or are both of them this bright? Maybe I'm misremembering and they both are the same brightness. Okay, yeah, kinda. Huh. So did this guy try to sell his same painting 4 times? Or no, took commissions for forgeries. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because there's no reason, unless they're like a very high-level forger, to simulate the, like, thing underneath. Yeah, so you don't need a sketch. I guess that's the idea? Oh man, is there gonna be hidden art? Okay, now do I need to throw every painting? I guess start with the portrait. Okay. 1 sec. Enhance. Oh, baby.
Scanning.
We get to do this 3 more times. At least a mouse makes this fairly quick. Except for the turning the dial, which is a pain in the butt. Oh, whoop. What the?
Ooh, hello. Cards.
A painting of dogs playing poker.
Who would ever draw that? That's fucked up. No one would do that.
Okay, that one looks filled in. Oh.
I see that. Yeah.
Great. What? 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 What?
Wow, he really blows.
This guy fucking sucks.
I haven't seen a painter this fucking bad since fucking. Oh god.
He completely
Hitler's
fucked
last
up.
I heard him.
Wow. He fucked up all the way from a rough sketch of a guy playing poker into this. What a dipshit, Trucy.
What an idiot. What a moron.
God damn it, Trucy. Yeah, he was just drawing whatever he wanted under the rough, but we know pipe court cases. Phoenix, how elaborate is this ruse cruise? Yeah. Do we get to see what's under it in the court record now? Oh man, I wanted to look closer at.
I think you might get it like as a added to court record at the end of this scene or something.
Okay.
I believe that's the case.
All right, let's detect the other ones real quick as well. I gotta remember to make sure the screen flashes. Okay, there we go. What?
Hello. I wonder what that is. This idiot fucking turning the stand into a pufferfish. What a fucking dumbass bullshit artist is this? That's garbage. Didn't follow the lines at all.
Yeah, another one of our cases of the murder. Like how Apollo's like, can I look at all these real quick? No reason. There's just something I wanted to look at in this, if it's okay.
Part of the reason why I actually don't mind this bit, even though should be a little bit tedious, is the slow realization is good.
The results are fascinating, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I picked up on the idea pretty quick, but it's still... This is the most interesting day one that's ever been created in a Phoenix Wright game. Yeah.
Oh shit! Yo, Clavio, were you supposed to actually burn to death there? What?
What? Yeah, that's really fucking weird, right? Like, this is all agreeably very fucking weird. I don't have a camera on, but I want you all to know I have the most confused look on my face right now. What? Emma, please. I'm glad Drew me sham draws shams.
Mm-hmm.
Good. All right, and I gotta use the restroom real quick, so I will be right back.
Mm-hmm. How y'all doing? I'm the only one here right now. That's fine with me. I've finally, for real, for 100%, started working out at last. And my legs are not into it. As it stands. Or doesn't, in my case right now. Gonna be doing it an hour a day at least for 6 days a week. It's not that I'm even hitting it hard. It's just that I've been sitting down for so long that my legs just fucking suck. That's the way I'll put it. Like, they really, really suck.
Your
If
legs,
I could just...
do your legs just fucking suck?
Yeah, I'm just talking, well, yo, wait, I 100% for real started doing, like, working out and exercise and trying to get back into shape.
Smart.
And the thing that I need to do more than anything else is easily my legs, because they fucking suck.
Yeah, there's a set of bands you can buy for like $12 that I recommend really highly because I use them for warm-ups and I do it every day, like those ones.
Right.
Like you just put them around your ankles and, you know, kind of move your feet apart and back together in certain ways, and it stretches out like it stretches out a lot of the supporting muscles for your hips, which is what a lot of people struggle with.
Yeah, I could definitely use that too. Those could definitely... that also helps with lower back stuff and everything.
Yes.
I would assume, so...
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds like a really good
IT
thing to do.
Yeah, the IT band is very good and the thing that no one does.
Mm-hmm. If it's only $12 and absolutely, I'll jump on those immediately.
Oh my goodness. Huh. Okay. Is the judge flustered by the jury system?
Is a weird consistent thing in this game of referring it to as the jurist system.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Because that's not the term.
No,
It's juror.
it's the jurors, yeah.
Yeah.
Jurists. Look, it's a new system. You don't get it. It's like the jury system, but faster. Hey, judge well and judge cool, everybody. I was going to say judge well and judge cool.
Judge it coolly, if you'd be so inclined.
Okay. Okay, so it's very strong. That's the kind of shit you gotta wear 6 fucking sets of gloves to handle. Alright, victim's name, Drew Misham, age 52, October 6th between 9 and 9:30, and it's definitely poisoning. Okay. Okay. So you are Dark World Lot of Heart. Kind of. It's fucked up, but I'm right.
I think you're right. That's fucked up.
Yeah, because like this game, especially because this last case very much, and don't verify if I'm right or wrong, but it does feel like the Solid Snake simulation, but for Phoenix Wright and Apollo for a new world of juries.
It's a big... Lot of Heart has probably one of the most normal designs in the entire series.
Yeah.
And then you have Brushel, which I'm not going to finish the statement. You know what I'm going to say.
Yeah. It's very different. Please, Judge. Please, Judge. Also, God, yeah, this is very lot of heart, but yeah, weirdo edition. Also very ambitious and focused as opposed to trying out a bunch of stuff. Okay. By that, you're speaking specifically about being the first person to interview this guy. Okay. So would that be like 9:01? Because then the death would happen about 15 minutes later, allegedly. Or at least that's when symptoms start occurring. Hey, I enjoy a cuppa. Ooh-wee. Back on topic, please. Okay, so you didn't see the serving. Alright, be specific here. Okay. Yeah. That's what I assumed. But it'd be good to have that on the record. I don't care about Brushel's coffee at all. Moment of death could be good. Okay, so he hit the floor in the poisoning. Okay, so it's a paralysis. Okay, cool, I wasn't going crazy. That was actually the name of his dumb song. Didn't feel super important, but the way he fell could be important. I'll say please add that. Is there anything that says... I thought the death was like... Objection! Oh shit, wrong button. Oops. That's what I get for wrong buttoning.
It happens.
Yup. I'm gonna save state here just in case. Okay, very carefully. Yeah, it's a slow poison. The autopsy report. Would it have said? No, that doesn't say anything. Do we have more information about? Because it sounds like he said he hit the floor really quickly. Huh. Okay, same discussion. Yeah, maybe we need maybe that coffee. Huh. Like, it doesn't seem like he would have fallen on the ground. Okay. I'll say very important just to see what it ends up. Okay, so is he gonna testify immediately? Because there we go, that's the biggie. Okay, that definitely contradicts slow acting.
Yeah, the timing on... You actually did present... The timing on it was a bit rough, though.
Yeah. Wondering if... I want to make sure there's nothing else that's more direct as far as specifying it's a slow poisoning. But I think that's the only thing that says it on it.
Yeah, you presented the right thing. It was just that the timing was off.
I fucked up. I just pressed the wrong button. The problem is sometimes I switch between mouse and controller because I kind of have to because I'm, emulating a DS. And sometimes when I pick up my controller, I just fuck up and accidentally press a button.
Yeah.
It's the same reason a lot of people kill NPCs in Dark Souls, except that one's even better because that one's the controller's fault, because it's real easy to press those shoulder buttons when you set them down.
Yeah. The fact that they're weird
The PS3
clicky shoulders.
like angle shoulder things. Yeah.
Yeah. Comfortable in the hand, but if you put it down, it'll press the buttons. Weird. Or at least comfortable for my hands. I know it's not the same for everyone's hands.
Yeah. I'm excited. Tomorrow I'll have my controller in for the Switch that I'm trying out. Because, like, apparently the Hori second controllers are really solid. Sorry, I just saw that Sparks, like, also... Brushell's design from the back when he's at the witness stand is also gross. Oh, I've been ignoring looking at that.
He is a thin twig of a man.
Clavier, are you gonna interject and fix his shit again? It's an extremely liminal suggestion. Some might say super liminal.
Hey, you, go join the Navy.
Yeah, thanks for the resub, Hadrian. Ugh, no, that's even worse.
It doesn't even touch his teeth, he only brushes the tongue.
And it's the same brush he fucks around with his hair with. I see Clavier has also heard of Phoenix Wright. I imagine everyone in the judicial system of this country kinda has to have at this point. Like, even without knowing what the incident 7 years ago was.
The fact that he had solved and, like, defended... How many? Like, 13? Not 13. Actually, yeah, 14 separate cases. Actually, no, it would in fact actually be only 12, because 2 of those were Mia's.
Yeah.
12 separate cases
Just
that were
here.
pretty much
Wanna
impossible.
wish everyone a good time and what?
Yo, thank you for the resub. Quickly seal the envelope. Huh. Yeah, that would be weird and really rude if you think about it. Do you mean that small table? Or do you mean the desk with all the equipment? Okay. No one else there. Okay, what about the letter? He hid it. That's interesting. Jesus, you gross weirdo. Also, yellow envelope. Are you colorblind? If he mentions the yellow in the added testimony, then we have that to blow up. Okay.
Objection!
There's only one reason these games specify color on the item. Like, it specifically says red envelope, and then this motherfucker specifically says yellow. Gross! Man! No thank you. Oh, no. Oofa doofa on that one. His face, fucking Ace Attorney does body horror.
Sure is great that we have a pain mutant, you know, as a witness in this game.
God.
Joy mutant, sorry.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense though, because it's addressed to... Why would he be writing it? It was addressed to him, right? Not the other way around. Yeah, Mr. Drew, yeah, it was to him. So he wouldn't have been writing it. Why would he write a letter to himself? Especially, yeah, if it's a suicide note. That doesn't make any sense. I'm glad that Apollo refers to Emma as a forensic scientist and not as a detective.
A detective.
To throw Clavier off. And also because it's what she wants.
Mm-hmm. Like, he's gonna be maybe a little bit confused by the idea that, what, he has access to forensics? I know.
Ooh, yeah, that back sprite. He is just noodle.
Yeah, he has no ass. It's just leg. Somehow his legs are a perfect cylinder.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Another awful thing is, you know that pen that he's drawing on his arm with?
Yeah.
That looks like a fountain pen.
Ugh. Gross. So he's just slopping ink all over his arm.
Yeah, and he does it slightly wrong. He's cutting the shit out of his arm, too.
Oh yeah, they have a strong point.
That shit is sharp. Those are usually tipped with, very heavy hard metals.
You have the most obvious tell. Yeah. Your nose literally lights up. Like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's pretty ridiculous. Ugh.
He also brushes his glasses with them.
Ugh. Paste from 7 years ago. Yeah. Without compare. But if you were blackmailing him, then about what? Ah, I see the bracelet has turned on.
Good fucking luck trying to figure out what this dude's tick is, he says, seeing that he has 5 million.
Yeah, that's actually gonna be tough. Okay, nothing to worry about lying there. Okay, I think I'm gonna save state real quick just to make sure I don't fucking press the wrong button and accidentally not do this. Okay, so God, yeah, even when he's idle, he's doing stuff.
Yeah, like, and it's randomized too. Like, okay, is he gonna look to the left, right, left? He's gonna blink in his weird way. What is he gonna do?
He did do some rapid taps. Those were new.
Astonishingly, his design gets significantly less gross when he's in black and white.
Starting around down here? Is it something they're not showing on the main animation? Oh, gross. Oh, gross. Wait, does that mean he unsweats? Weird. Grosser. Oh no, he unsweats. That's the worst. Okay, is it really he sweats and unsweats? Oh, nasty man.
Good work on catching that, by the way. This is genuinely very hard to notice.
I mean, it took a lot of attempts. It wasn't a first shot by any means.
Yeah.
I was trying to look at his whole face, and it was just like, they don't light up the bracelet for nothing. And that was the only statement that really had, you know, like, potential that would explain a blackmail thing.
You began to sweat buckets and then absorb all of your sweat, again, with your sponge armpits, I guess. I apologize for saying the word sponge armpits. That really just made me uncomfortable. That doesn't happen.
Oh, right, the forgery. Yeah, he could have been blackmailing him over, you know, all of his shit being fakes. That would explain why he fidgeted when he said, you know, his talent, quote unquote. I want to make sure I don't need to get anything specifically to show up. I think that's all I have. I think that's the proof of a forgery, more or less. I should actually look at her card, see if there's anything else on here. I didn't actually look at it too close. Oh, there we go, mouse real quick. Yeah, huh, that's actually reasonable.
Just drawing a cloud real quick. Check this out, Apollo. It's you. It's a picture of Clown Strife. His eyes get pushed up.
They're really,
Oh, God.
they're really
Give me that
whimpering.
in-between frame.
Oof. Oh, huh. Forging evidence 7 years ago.
That incident.
That incident. So there was something that was used as proof that was unfortunately false for whatever reason in an incident 7 years ago that made someone involved look very bad.
Who could that possibly have been involved with? We don't know anyone who's ever used forged evidence before.
Could be anyone.
It could be anyone.
Objection! Objection!
I'm glad so far that every time that face has come up, it has been an auto skip box. Like, I have not been able to pause and sit on any of those. I have thought about it and I've considered it, but they are not letting me do that.
You don't get to. They don't want you to ever get, like, desensitized to it. They want it to be gross every time.
Yeah.
He's so perfectly designed.
Yeah.
To be maximally gross.
Yeah, that little detail just pushed me over the edge on, damn, they went all in on this fool. Okay, the only other person was the defendant. Yeah, the coffee wasn't the poison vector, though. It was the mug. Those ain't the same. Nothing left that studio after he died. Okay, you... I don't trust you. At all. I'm gonna... Well, also, you left. There's also you. Okay. And the bracelet's not going off. Nothing. Also, wasn't he making... You said he was writing a letter? Well, no. That was the letter he received. Huh. There's so many letters, and the letterbox is a thing. Was there anything in the letterbox? I don't remember. It's empty. Can I touch this and mess with it? No, it does not seem like it. It appears to just be a visual. I mean, it's empty. Maybe they sent a letter? Because he did ask him to return documents, right? Yeah, I've deposited that. Wait, why would he be depositing the money, though? Sign the papers and send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp. Yeah, because those aren't in here. And he said there was supposed to be an enclosed envelope, so if those aren't in there, then that means maybe those were sent out? Especially if you saw him responding. How it could have been taken from the scene. Okay, yeah. This is a missing letter.
Take that!
Which, yeah. It's something we've been missing too. Yeah, he claims he saw him writing a letter. So, yeah, if there is really a yellow envelope, where did it go to?
Objection!
I'm real worried this envelope's gonna have a yellow envelope in it or some shit. But then again, the Grammari or whatever, that one guy, Uncle Grammari, fucking flipped his shit. Okay. I mean, but if it's a licked poison, then the poison could have been on the stamp, and then it would have already been on his lips. Or at least his tongue, so it could have gotten transferred.
Hold it!
Okay, what he's told us means something different, so go back and mess with an earlier statement? Okay, this could be very different, because what if he had licked a stamp? Or sealed an envelope? Either one. Both of those could be poisoned, especially if they were included in the ransom letter. But why would you poison someone in a ransom letter? Okay, none of this does it. Tiny frame. Yeah, there was poison on the tiny frame. Oh my god, did he fucking mail him a stamp in a tiny frame with poison? A poison tiny frame? That's gotta be it, right? I can't.
Tiny frame! There's no weapon more vile, more sinister than a tiny frame. It's a frame and it's tiny.
The perfect trap. Alright, yeah, I can prove it, I think. Because we have the poison on the frame which was on the same desk as the letter, which the letter mentioned there would be an enclosed stamp. Which, why would you mail it that way unless it was poisoned? Honestly, I don't think I would lick anything sent to me in a tiny frame.
Objection! Objection!
Mr. Measham poisoned the coffee mug. Because it's on the letter he mailed. How would that... Yeah, that's actually very easy now. I mean, it says in the letter, right? The designated account. Please send a receipt once you complete it. Sign the papers and send in the the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp. Yeah, it's mentioned in here. Huh. Do you want the tiny frame? That feels a little bit more of a stretch, but I guess it also is tiny, so it would show at least, it would show that it was poisoned at the very least. I was just thinking more we needed to prove the existence of stamp. Okay, they just wanted tiny frame first. Damn, should have just gone with tiny frame. What a fool I am. Uh-huh. At least we agree your lyrics fucking suck. That's our one thing. Okay. I can show you how someone with the intent to kill sent Mr. Misham the stamp of death. Okay, I'm gonna save state here. Because my brain is apparently not sinking quite as hard with Phoenix Wright as it usually does. Okay. This is the thing I definitely think about, is the thing that says there's an envelope. But I've been wrong before about that envelope. It's the only thing that explains how, like, they don't want me to show letterbox again. Like, especially because it has instructions to use enclosed stamp. It's got... but that made sense for the last one, too. Whatever, I save stated. I save stated, whatever. Fuck. Yo, thank you for the follow. Okay, so this is what I wanted here. Damn, that means I put the wrong... Fuck! My ordering is goof today. The thing that's worrying me the most right now, and my brain just put it together, is if it was in fact a letter from 7 years ago that specified that they deposited $100,000 into the forger's account when he allegedly was getting into forging evidence. Why would someone be depositing money into his account? Because they purchased forged evidence. Now, who allegedly has purchased forged evidence? That is a deep concern I have, because that would also imply that the packed-in stamp was also the work of the person who purchased forged evidence 7 years ago. God, is Phoenix Wright gonna do a fucking murder to fix the judicial system? Jesus, Phoenix. Phoenix Wright, legal martyr.
Can't believe Phoenix Wright sent anthrax through the mail. Can't believe it.
Oh, man. Wait. Oh. God damn it, Emma. Is Emma the first person to psych out one of the characters by imitating a different character? If only you fucking loved science as much as I do. Enhance. Phoenix, are you murdering a man with a 7-year plan to save the law?
Objection!
Even the judge is creeped out by this dude.
Mm-hmm. No one calls you that. No one calls you that, Brushel. You just made that up right now.
Huh. This case is so wild.
Yeah, this case just hits the ground sprinting.
Yeah.
Objection!
We're doing a trial by jury, my guy. Oh, No, why did he use it later? Yeah, that's the real question. Why would he use it? Yeah. That's a... Alright, Clavier, this is your first real good Edgeworth got him. This is... I would say this is a solid Edgeworth got him.
This is a real... Ooh, got him! Kinda got him right here.
Yeah, just... Fuck, yeah, no, he's right, damn it.
It took an entire game, but Clavier is finally acting like an actual prosecutor.
Yeah, he's actually doing his job.
Objection!
Welcome back to reality. Whoop, there goes gravity. Yes.
I appreciate this right here because this case actually needs it.
Yeah. Okay, there were, yes. Yes. Tiny frame. Oh, The fake clue. Trying to think what it would mean for each of these things to be fake, right? The thing that's really confusing to me right now is just the possibility of Drew. What is... If the red envelope was faked, that wouldn't explain why he knew about it and then did it later.
Well, go down, like I said, word of mouth, I bet, would probably help a lot.
Yeah, the frame being a fake clue. What would that achieve? If we assume that was fake, it still would keep in check everything we know about this. That wouldn't explain why someone would use it without knowing. Okay, think through the whole case. If it is Drew mission. Implying that was a fake would mean some of our core assumptions are wrong. It would mean the red envelope wasn't... It was addressed to him. But that doesn't mean this person would have known it was supposed to be sent to Drew. Because they would still assume it should be. Hey, thank you for the resub. 29 months, fuck. Thank you. That's gonna be how long I'm thinking about this fucking choice. There's still one thing that's bothering me. And it's just that Vera is always doing art. That's all we've seen so far. Like, why would she have a... Because if it was someone else other than Drew, then maybe they would have intercepted the letter and read it. Okay. But are we assuming the real artist, or are we assuming the forger? Maybe he taught Vera how to do forgeries. In which case, if the letter was opened by Vera, maybe Vera would have put it together. And then maybe just he never knew that was a poison stamp and just thought it was commemorative, but then why would she have kept it? Because the other two choices we have are the red envelope, which it would be the thing they were working on and would explain partially why it could be a letter written to themselves, but why would you forge a letter to yourself with 100,000 being claimed it's being given to you? Why would you be forging evidence of your own crime? So that doesn't make sense. Also, why would you fake your own poison to yourself? That's the other thing too. That's not fake poison. That's real poison. That's not fake real poison. That's just real poison.
Real fake poison for sale here. All the time. Forever. We're still selling it. Real fake poison.
Like, the only one of these three that I can figure out, like, a train of thought that makes it make sense is Drew. But at the same time, I don't know what that reveals or like what useful information. But that would also mean the person who wrote the letter intended to kill the wrong person. But then this person would have had to intercept it. And then maybe that was Vera's desk and not his, and that's why that's the small table and there's this other big studio. It's the only thing that adds up to me.
Objection!
Alright, I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
Okay, yeah, that's how I feel right now. So, this is... Okay, Apollo. I think we're on the same brain level again, finally. They weren't the intended target. A fake forger, so that would imply Vera was the real forger, since she was the only one who was there the whole time. It had to be Vera. Yeah, that's the only person it could have been. It's gotta be.
Take that!
Yeah. Yeah, maybe she hid the letter from him and then he found it. But why would he have found it now? Huh.
This entire segment is kind of a stumper. So, good work.
That was, yeah, that took a lot of thought to figure out what the fuck they were talking about.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad my initial hunch of, I wonder if this is a, you know, someone else taking credit for the quiet artist was correct. I think this is my problem. I'm more of a Phoenix Wright style analyst than a Apollo Justice. I go a lot on feel.
Whereas Apollo goes a lot on observing and thinking.
Mm-hmm. There's something good about this frame in particular. Just yes, with a smiley face. Just that's it. However, yeah, we now know the truth. Isn't she like super young too? $19, yeah, that's really young.
Which means it's 7 years ago. She would have been 12.
God, yeah, if she was actually working on shit 7 years ago, yeah, goddamn. Whoa, there's a lot happening.
Mm-hmm.
Law.
Hello. I was about to grab a drink real quick, so give me just
fair.
a sec to do that. Yeah. My throat's starting to dry out a little bit, so I'll just throw this on, because this... God, again, investigation core. So good.
It's very good, yeah.
Oh yeah, this song.
All right, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick.
I like this case a whole bunch.
This case hits the ground sprinting and doesn't ever stop, and I really enjoy that about it, you know?
It's
super different from other cases in the franchise.
We had a discussion, you know, a couple days ago now, but on Tuesday, how the pacing of this game is much slower than it is the other Ace Attorney games. And whether or not you can get past that is kind of the make or break thing for this game in general.
Definitely. If you don't enjoy that, you're not going to enjoy Apollo Justice.
Yeah, and it causes some real problems with Case 3, where Case 3 is really, really dull and full of repetitions and all of that. But then you apply the sheer amount of crazy shit that happens in Case 4, just from the start. Don't say anything about the rest of it. Into that like pacing, and it works out much better.
There's like a big bombshell at the end of the first investigation, right?
Yeah, I mean, we got that already.
Yeah, no, I just want to confirm that we saw the paintings already.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the big thing for me. I was just like, okay, now I'm really into this case. This is bizarre as hell.
All right, well, enough talking about that.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello.
Talking about how this case is wild.
Yes.
Yeah, I had a brief meta discussion, no spoilers, so don't worry about that.
Okay. And yo, Voice of Dog, are you familiar with this case? I don't know how far you've gotten into
Oh, yeah.
Ace Attorney. Okay. Are you an...
Yeah, I love it. It's really weird.
It's strange,
It's out
too.
there.
One thing I noticed is it also has another very core theme of a lot of Phoenix's cases, which is a poisoning. A lot of Phoenix's most formative cases had to do with poisonings.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Like the one where he was first, a suspect and Mia cleared him, and then also a couple of his, biggest cases, including the one where he owned a soul out of someone's body.
Yeah.
So, like, that is another common important theme for Phoenix, it seems like.
I think one thing I like about this game is the running joke of having the worst clients, the most incommunicative, impossible to talk to clients.
Yeah. And again, it's kind of like the big feeling that a lot of characters in this game are kind of Dark World versions of, Ace
Regular
Attorney
Phoenix Wright characters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, Phoenix is always so good at getting his clients to open up and getting them to talk, like, right away. Apollo struggles so hard with that, it seems like.
Yeah.
He's very good at perceiving people's unintentional quirks, but he can't get them to open up naturally.
Yeah, and if anyone has not already noticed this at this point, the majority of the characters in this game were designed intentionally to be inverse versions of previous characters. And it works pretty well for a while.
Yeah, there's some characters
pretty well
it works
most
better
of the
for.
time.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Gumshoe and Emma are really, really good. I kind of like the way they play out. Like Emma's a little too cranky, like that angle's played up a little strong. But the whole thing of her like kind of not being into her job because she wanted, a different one and all that stuff. Also just being much less helpful overall. But like when she is willing to actually be helpful, she is very helpful and intentionally so, and using a methodology as opposed to Gumshoe, who kind of accidentally fucking helped on occasion, and a lot of times by being action cop, which is not what Emma does at all.
Emma has not gotten herself into any car crashes yet.
No.
No one can stop me now. I'm running every red light, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, Emma is probably one of the last people in this series I would describe as reckless, which is one of Gumshoe's defining traits. That doesn't sound shady as shit at all. He was really glad to hear that the Wright family was doing log, and weird how this forgery man really appreciated appreciated Nick working.
I keep thinking her name is Mira, not Vera, because Mira would make more sense.
God damn it. Yeah. Okay. So were you like super sheltered? I guess, yeah, that would be a logical line of questioning. Figure out about the letter, if that was real, and yeah, if Vera knows about it. Okay. Your first work 7 years ago.
At age 12.
Yeah. Okay. I don't want to press her too hard, but at the same time, a lot of this makes me want more information.
She seems like she's just about to explode.
Yeah. I don't like giving folks the anxiety.
Yeah, this is a tough witness.
Okay. That's super young. Yeah, so that's not illegal for sure. That's under the age. So. Yeah, she'll be fine there as long as she didn't do work this year. Your first work other than a painting, so we're gonna need to hear it was a forgery of evidence. That would explain all of the equipment. So you're good is the other thing. Yeah, like, it's not just that you can do it. It's you can do anything. You're real good.
I'm an expert crime child, and I don't even know it.
So the deal, what was it for?
I'm pretty sure, legally speaking, she wouldn't actually be able to be charged with any of this in real life.
No,
because
especially if she was under 18 when she was doing it, because like that is generally a pretty hard cutoff unless it's very extreme and like murder or something. And this is not that at all.
On top of that, she was also extremely
being exploited.
Being exploited by her dad. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And yo, thank you for the follow. Soon enough, we're gonna hit that We Trash goal. And I'm gonna go through at least 4 We Trash games in one day. It's gonna be good shit.
Objection!
Y'all should get those follows in. Tell your friends.
It's true. Huh. Did you just frame this tiny stamp because you liked it so much?
It was so nice.
I mean, for what it's worth, she was a kid, so that seems reasonable.
Did you know about the poison? Huge frowny face.
Poison? So you didn't know about the poison and you liked it.
Hold it!
Big frowny face. Oh, you liked it at the time? What? Again, you were a kid, so it makes sense.
Are you saying you don't have a celebrity stamp collection?
I don't, but I was not much of a collector as a child. I was more of an experiencer. Yeah. I kept some cool rocks for a while and did some geology stuff, but I didn't really get into that too hard.
Same. I also liked rocks.
Also, your favorite magicians.
Hold it!
I stole a couple of quartz rocks from school.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
a lot of quartz. That was the big thing. Like, especially in Illinois, there was just like you could find big balls of quartz and stuff. It was weird.
Yeah.
Trucy, this is getting weirder and tying to the magician troupe, which is
Vaguely connected to you as well. You should probably be a little concerned.
yeah. It could be anywhere.
It could have been any magician troupe.
Piece together the parts. Deadly weapon. Okay, let's go through this one more time. Okay. Okay, so I think they want me to tie this together. Okay, I'm in a safe state here because the thing I do usually it's only for contradictions, so it's weird that but it's the only thing I can think of.
Oh, you're gonna like agree with what she said?
Yeah,
or confirm?
like present this to be like, is it these people? But present also has a chance of, you know, blowing up if you do it wrong. Because it's not really a contradiction that I'm trying to present, right? Like, that's what I'm concerned about. It doesn't feel like this game's methodology, but it's the only thing I can think of on this extra added statement, which they only add a statement without asking you if it is relevant.
It's usually pretty important.
Yeah, and this is and pressing didn't get me anywhere with it, other than you need to tie the pieces together, so like... Maybe this is what they mean, it's hard to say. Is there anything else on here? Didn't notice. No, you must dress in a wizard hat. You have to be a magician like me.
You are not allowed. You will not spit on the sanctity of the magician hood.
Got it.
Okay, so it was that. That's so weird.
The important thing is you weren't really trying to find a contradiction in her testimony.
Yeah, it's your client. You're not usually trying to contradict your client.
Yeah, but like having the
It is
objection
weird, though.
come up on an agreement. Yeah, a little odd, because it's not a contradiction or anything. Apollo Justice does do some weird stuff every so often, and it's kind of what... Honestly, it's what makes it different than Phoenix Wright, obviously, is like what it does different, no shit. But some of the ways they do it, it's hard to read as a narrative choice and easier to read as they just kind of didn't get
Broke their own
some
rules.
of the rules. Yeah, like they didn't understand all the rules when they made this one.
Your first real job.
Clavier is starting to put it together. This was the case, because he was involved in that case, right? Like, we found that out, that he was the dude across from Phoenix. It was either him or was it his brother, actually? Because his brother was the one who was, like, our guy, but wasn't he a defense guy? Was he not? Was he a prosecutor at some point? Shit, I can't remember.
The brother was a defense attorney, and and Clavier is the prosecutor.
Okay, and he was the one who was across from Phoenix, that fateful case 7 years ago.
Correct.
I think we know that for sure. That's one thing that's hard about playing these games over the course of like 6 weeks, is it's hard to remember what is actual story and what is my conjecture. My headcanon very quickly becomes real canon. Which is
right,
bad.
and then you're like, wait, that's not what happened. Yeah, if you make any mistakes, then you end up confused later on.
Yeah. A book. Huh. Clavier,
Oh, he's not happy.
yeah, something is really got to him. He loses his composure sometimes, too. Like,
Yeah, this is far and away the worst he's lost it, though.
yeah, like, this is a big explosion. This is something that's been bothering this man for 7 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
That's also fair. That's one of the best possible objections in the series. That's just a normal, lawful objection. Hey, you're being an asshole. Cut it out.
You're badgering my witness.
Yeah. No, please, please tell.
He didn't tell you about the incident 7 years ago?
Oh. The thing is, too, that makes it impossible to, like, one thing I like about this, that they have it be, like, an innocent, small 12-year-old girl, is it keeps, it kind of makes it impossible for someone, well, maybe not impossible, but very hard for a reasonable person to shift the blame onto her from Phoenix, right? Like, it's got to be Phoenix's fault all the way through. And this, like, to make this narrative work, especially if it's going to resolve the way I'm thinking it's heading, like, Phoenix has to be in the wrong. At least for now.
Do you think Phoenix knowingly presented false evidence?
I mean, I wasn't there at the case 7 years ago. So I don't know. I don't have enough details.
True.
Could I see Phoenix going that path over the course of many years? Yes, especially if some of the prosecutors got dirtier and dirtier.
After some of the things he said this game.
Yeah, in particular. Also, just the fact that he clearly has lost all faith in the legal system. So, like, that to me also pushes the angle of he, like, just, there was sometimes he was so convinced he was right that he wasn't willing to back down because he felt like he was right despite the legal system, you know, telling him otherwise. His belief in his client over all else maybe went one step too far. Oh no.
Hey, Vera, who gave you that book? Oh, you know.
Satan.
Satan.
Ooh.
Very simple case at first glance. Is it?
According to who? Whomstead of the
what
fuck?
definition? Yeah.
Whomstead of the fuck was this a simple case? Edgeworth is in the back going like, guys, it's getting a little ridiculous. Can we settle down? And then the fucking narrator in this one, oh, you know, a really obvious case when you think about it and aren't a huge idiot like Ty Tuesday, a dumb motherfucker who doesn't know shit about fuck. Apparently, if they think this case is easy, man, fuck them. Ugh, young Clavier.
Yeah.
Aw, young Trucy. You're like a pearl.
Except she'll probably pickpocket you.
Yeah, Pearl, except you do fake magic instead of real magic.
Which is crime. It's just crimes. There's no difference.
I mean, sometimes it's crimes with Trucy. Sometimes it's not crime.
Trucy has committed at least one crime with her magic. And that was mainly just, you know, possibly being held in contempt of court. But that's about it.
Is that what that charge would have been?
Yeah. Making a mockery of the court would have you held in contempt of court.
Yeah, you're trying to disrupt the trial as well, and just getting way the fuck out of line.
Which immediately sent you to jail, by the way. It's actually, like, pretty nasty.
Phoenix in his suit playing cards looks so dirty.
With a wizard.
Yeah. So wait, are we doing a trial within a trial?
7 years ago.
Double trial. 419. Woohoo!
Woohoo! 419,
Yeah.
smoke weed responsibly.
Yeah. Only hit it a little.
419, get ready to roll up 420 in your birthday in the same day.
Be careful with dabs. That's my advice.
Limit
Don't
yourself
do
to
too
maybe
many too
2
fast.
dabs fast.
Oh man, it's weird hearing some of this music back.
Time for more of Ty's magician hatred.
Yeah, they brought back the music.
Yeah. And yo, thank you for the resub. Mr. Enigma. Oh man, is this guy the Wizard of Clubs?
Remember right, Valant has a heart on his clasp, and Trucy has diamonds.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
Trucy is the diamond, yeah. At least only less than 10 Swift minutes remain. To all those who have supported me in my life's work, I give thanks. Oh no, Trucy, was it you? Trucy, was it you? Oh no.
Trucy's even younger than Vera is. That'd be fucked up.
The other
I
thing,
love how they set this up.
also, yeah, the fact that like that could mean that someone else intentionally forged evidence and then passed it off on a child to pass it to Phoenix to trick him into like presenting it in court. Since he knows he would fall for that, sure, you know, whoever, you know, would be doing that to get Phoenix off the case, which makes sense because Phoenix is, you know, very good at his work.
Really good, yeah.
And his work has caused problems for some powerful people.
By the way, did you see the victim in the case? It was that guy we saw the sweet-ass poster of in
Yeah.
another case.
Yeah, Magnify. This is the great-grandfather of stuff, right? Like, this is the Magic Man.
Yeah.
This is the
This
OG
is Trucy's
magician.
grandpa, I guess. I guess? No, wait. No, I don't know.
No, this would be, yeah. This is the guy who is going to pass on the secrets to the rest of the family. And this
Right,
is the
yeah.
guy who is normally Zach, who is Trucy's dad.
Yeah.
Sorry, it is a little bit fun to just hear the original court theme.
Yeah, like that kind of detail is what I really like about this game too. They seem to pay really close attention to that kind of stuff. Again, he just doesn't care. It's the least charming thing about him.
Young Clavier is a bit more of a dick.
Yeah. Is that the first time Phoenix has ever been cocky? Is that the first time Phoenix has been a shit?
Yes. I think he deserves it at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like 7 years in, or he's several years into his career at this point.
And also, it's very good because Clavier deserves to have someone be like, fuck off. Nice accent, chuckle fuck. Like, what?
Definitely not fake, huh, asshole?
God, Phoenix.
Hey, what's up?
It's been a while. Kind of missed you, buddy.
I forgot he's in this game.
I want to hear his theme. We gotta put the theme in, though. Except it isn't an investigation, so we might not hear it. Damn.
Yeah, you never hear it in court.
That's the saddest thing. Is an Ace Attorney game with no Gumshoe theme. Like, Emma's theme is good, but it's no Gumshoe theme.
Oh no. He's ready today.
God.
Remember that one time when Gumshoe expressly had no confidence in his testimony? And it was the strongest testimony he had ever given?
Yeah, it was like far and away the most clear of them.
Yeah.
It was when Maggie's like freedom was on the line, right? When he actually cares about the person. Yeah.
It was in 3-3.
Turnabout Restaurant, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Okay. Why did they shoot the clown?
Well. if you have to ask.
Sorry, that was maybe the most clear-cut double response I've ever received. That was... Holy shit.
Well, it was a double suicide, you see.
Oh, good. We get to see this again.
Good. A malignant tumor? Gumshoe.
I want to hear Gumshoe read more medical charts.
I've missed you, you stupid idiot.
He's been in the hospital for, I don't know, canker? He's had some days of canker, I guess.
I guess he's got a crab disease? I don't know.
Never heard this before. Pancreatic tumor. I don't know what that is.
Tudor, I think it's architectural.
Some kind of pancreatic something? Why murder him? Yeah.
What, he was gonna apply the insulin? Oh, right, insulin. Sorry, I thought that said morphine for a second.
Yeah. I'm just kind of in silence right now because there's so many layers on this goddamn onion. I just,
You got a whole new day of trial and a whole new case.
yeah.
I believe this is game 1 cross-examination theme as well.
It is,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good to hear it again.
But why did he actually shoot the clown? Is still what's bugging me more than anything. Why shoot the clown? All right, let's check let's actually just check this whole record. Good, I'm glad it's back to Phoenix's description, which also at this point has become very, like, sharp, you know, just, hey, it's my thing, it proves I'm an attorney. As opposed to like, gee golly, I just got this the other day, oh boy. Why shoot the clown? That's the #1 most out of place thing. Okay. 11 to 11:30. Shows no signs of use.
Wait, but it said it was washed. What does that mean?
Probably just that it was clean.
Okay.
Because you usually sterilize the needle and the site
Right.
of injection. So maybe that would mean he sterilized it but didn't use it yet?
Okay, that would make sense.
Yeah, it hasn't been used, which is bizarre.
Yeah, I'll be frank, I don't remember the small details in this case.
You, I entrust the task of lowering my life's curtain. Come on the 13th at 11:05. I will ready a gun with which you will shoot one shot square in the forehead. You cannot refuse, and we both know the reason why. So bizarre.
It's been a while since we saw Phoenix tapping a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Really, just whacking that paper.
It means a lot to me because one of Phoenix's best combo tools in Marvel 3 is actually like, and it's especially ridiculous in turnabout mode, but he walks forward while slapping papers, and the thing is it juggles really well, especially in the corner. So you like walk at him while slapping papers and then throw papers at him real quick, then call my out, then slap papers, then point fingers. Ah, Phoenix's combos are so good. Man. Make Marvel 4 and put Phoenix right back in, you fucking cowards. Chat, if you haven't, you deserve to look up some matches by the player I Heart Justice playing Phoenix Wright.
I think that's the team that they're doing I Heart Justice, is not?
What? I mean, I Heart Justice is the player's name, I believe.
Okay. Well, fair enough.
Which is a really strong name. I mean, I could check at some point, too. There's a particularly good set between them and F-Champ that, you should watch. It's very good.
It proves to you exactly which is the best Phoenix.
It proves exactly what F-Champ clearly did not know how to handle at that point. Yeah, that is... So much of this case is... Okay. Oh, man. I've missed that one.
Yeah.
What? Gumshoe, what are you doing?
Owned! Owned!
Score one for the boys. What's up? I was slightly more doing my job like I'm supposed to than normal, Phoenix. What's up?
Again,
I did
just
some detective work.
it feels like in this last case too, in particular, they're like going out of their way a bit to make sure they emphasize the traits that are super opposite in the Dark World versions of themselves. You know, like he's barely doing the science on this, and he's so proud of it that he did the science one fucking time, where Emma immediately is always doing as much of the science as possible.
Due to
Emma
her
would
interests,
insult
actually
the
does,
hell out of this guy.
Yeah, out of her own interests, Emma always does more science than she's legally required to do.
Or probably allowed to.
Or
She
allowed
does
to,
illegal
yeah.
science. She doesn't care about legality of science.
Hey, get that noggin cranking. Don't crank my nog, dude. But it doesn't say who to shoot in the forehead. What if he meant the clown? Why did you shoot the clown?
But who was Clown?
He could have shot the clown. Why did he shoot the clown? Why is the clown capitalized in the captions? And then it undoes it! You son of a bitch! I see you captions. I'm on to you. Trying to make a fool of me. The clown. Oh, now you're just being a dick.
Objection!
The clown. Why did he shoot the clown? Did he get into a wizard contract and try to get out with a wizard technicality?
Objection!
your wizard boss tells you to kill him.
Objection! Objection!
Man, was this the case that just pushed Phoenix over the edge on innocent until proven guilty needs to be the standard? Where, like, he was just like, no, guilty until proven innocent is like a super garbage, folks.
I like that a little bit right there too, because yeah, he knows the score by now. He's already opened up a hole in the testimony motive, and he can just keep on stretching that out until he gets a ring on it.
Yup. We clarify on this now that we have the theory of shooting the other head, yeah. I'm guessing we have ballistics. Can we get that updated on the record that we have ballistics? Okay, ballistics is matched. Do we have paperwork on this, or was this like a known gun? Phoenix
So
extra,
what?
Phoenix Deluxe done with all of this. He is officially ascended to super done with this shit 3 at this point.
So like what? Everyone on the force just wanted to own a gun? Okay, that makes sense actually.
Yeah. Judge.
I love that the judge never changes and is eternal.
Yeah, I pointed this out when you did like the I think it was during the second game. They never updated the judge's sprite
Yeah.
No.
when these games were sprite-based games. So his sprite really stands out in the 4th game, considering, like, look at Clavier's design here. It is so much cleaner.
It's so
And, like,
much
the
more
sprite work
detailed,
is-
yeah.
Yeah, than anything that would be on the GBA. Whereas and then you look at the judge, and he's like,
Or
Well, he was
Phoenix.
designed to fit on a screen that was half the size, so it makes sense.
It kind of reminds me of Morrigan, where they used the same Morrigan sprite for 100 years.
It's Capcom. They do it until they can't
Okay,
get away
yeah,
with it
actually,
anymore.
yeah, good point. That is, in fact, also Capcom, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the pistol now. Also, if he shot... Didn't we just say it only had one bullet in it? Fires one real bullet.
One real bullet.
I would like to investigate this cool gun.
It's a pretty cool gun.
Oh no! Damn, he doesn't have the same kind of remark about it as...
Well, because the idea was that Trucy was the one pointing it at him. He
Yeah,
did that,
exactly.
whereas
And he's just like, ah!
Nick doesn't have
Yeah.
Nick doesn't have any counsel in this one right now.
Mhm. Yeah, it's one of them where you crack it open and load it in the barrel directly. Any more info on this gun? Any serial number? Not that it's really needed, but... How could he have shot both? Is my big nope here.
Thank you. Just yell over him.
I feel like a little bit of his attitude in this case actually is a little...
Is a little?
A little.
Sorry, I was just letting the objection theme play.
Oh,
is
yeah.
a little inspired by Edgeworth.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
feels-
like it kind of rubbed off on him.
Yeah, he's gotten a little bit sharper and meaner over the years. Is kind of
Yeah.
what it felt like to me. Like,
And a little cynical.
yeah, and he started getting that, like, as soon as he had his first flash of all prosecutors is the same, which was
Yeah.
what, like game 2? That's when he started to have that turnaround of just like, maybe they're all trash.
I've beaten prodigy after prodigy. Weird. I don't know. I guess I'm just good at this.
And then there's also just the whole thing of, in the first game, he realizes all of capitalism and stuff is garbage from Red White. Like, it does not reward the good, you know? And then he realizes all prosecutors is the same and bad via fucking Von Karma OG. And then in Case 1-5, which was, you know, obviously made later, but realizes that even the cops are illegal. Like,
Yeah,
Phoenix had a really rough opener, y'all.
he did, yeah.
Also, his mentor was fucking killed right away. Like, it makes sense that Phoenix would be a little disillusioned with this system.
Also, his only girlfriend ever tried to kill him.
Well, not actually. Remember that technically the entire
he
time.
Thought,
Yeah.
He thought.
Yeah.
He didn't get closure to that till many years later.
Many years later.
After the incident.
In general, Phoenix has had a rough time of things in general.
I would say Phoenix had a rough one is a good summary of the first 3 games.
Yeah.
Phoenix has a rough one. Just across the board in general. Damn. Poor guy. But this feels like the meanest place for me to take a break, so I think I'm going to do that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a quick break here, and I'm gonna go April 19th. Woo!
Yeah.
Partake responsibly in stuff. Yeah. So I'm gonna take a quick break here just to go make and eat dinner and just rehydrate and rest my voice a little bit, and then I will I'll be back. And when I am, it'll be some Mario's Maker too. So yeah, stick around.
Yeah.
Let me get this host. I'm going to host y'all over to Brasentia, one of my favorite people, just across the board in general. Speedrunner and rad human being. Please, once you go over to Brosentia's chat, say, "Hey, Brosentia, hope you're having a good one," because that's the truth. All right, well, I'll catch you all later. Oh, first, Doc and Voice of Dog, do you want to plug your stuff? I almost was a huge dick and forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick, twitch.tv/The Voice of Dog. I'll be playing some indie games on Saturday. Just some grab bag stuff. That's it. Go ahead, Doc.
All right, yeah, I'm MDCT _ between every letter on Twitch. I'm typing it in the chat right there if you want to just go click that and follow me there. I'm doing a really dumb stream in a week, which is I'm going to be naming fake characters I've never seen before. And that's going to be really fucking stupid and fun. Last time I did that, it was a really good time, and I really recommend you check that out. Anyway, I'm also going to be doing a marathon of sorts on the 20th to the 29th. That's going to be Moth Week again, but about crabs this year. Hang out for that stuff. That's going to be great.
Crab Week.
Those are fun. Those are hard to do. Marathons are rough. Like, as someone who did a fucking, 2 weeks of 12 hours every day, that shit's hard. That shit wears down on you. So good luck with that.
Yeah, it's going to be like probably 8 to 10 hours every day for 9 days straight.
Whew.
Yep, going to be rough.
All right, well, I'm going to host y'all over to Brasentia, and I will see you in probably an hour and a half. I'll be back. I'll tweet it out, but it'll be an hour and a half or so for some Mario Maker 2, which I am starting completely raw, so it's going to be fun. I'll catch y'all later. Take it easy. Have a good night.
Good night.
All right, I hosted over.
July is far and away the busiest time for me to stream ever during Moth Week because I've decided